Dr.S.R. Ranganthan, our father of library science, applied his schemes to classifying during 1924 to 32. First edition came on 1933, second edition and came on 1939, third edition on 1950, fourth edition 1952, fifth edition 1957 and sixth edition 1960. Then the sixth edition reprint on 63, 64, 1978 and 1989. Seventh edition on 1987. Then the colon classification divided in three parts. Part 1 rules, Part 2 schemes schedule of classification, Part 3 schedule of classifiers of the sacred with the special names. So the whole world is divided into three parts: natural science, humanities and social sciences. Okay. He introduced in the notational structures. Dr.S.R. Ranganthan used Arabian numerals like 1 to 9, Roman capitals A to Z, Roman small capitals A to Z excluding I and O, Greek letters delta and sigma. He used parentheses, open bracket and close bracket. In addition to the symbols like comma, semicolon, colon, dot, upper inverted comma, hyphen, zero and arrows. 2 arrows. Then he categorized the whole subjects as personality, matter, energy, space and time. We will see it in a brief manner in the future slides. He used rounds and levels also. For example, treatment of disease in hand. Here two energy facet came. One is the disease and another rounds is the treatment. So he used two energy facet in the single title. Then added to that he used systems and special also. For example, in the medicine LB Ayurveda, then this one is the systems. Then LI homeopathy. In Max also he used systems. BSN line complex. He used specials also. L9C is the child medicine. L9F for the female medicine. This one is the special. This one is the systems. Devices used. Chronological devices, geographical devices, alphabetical devices, superimposition devices, and now we can see with the examples also. Then for example, chronological devices for in the Mughal architecture, NE for architecture, then 44 for India, J represents the year that they ruled by the Mughals period, 1500 to 1599 Mughals used. So for that sake only he used J. Then geographical devices, American history. Here B is the history, 7 denotes the area of America. For the European law. So Z is the law, basic class law. Then 5 represents the Europe. So he used the geographical devices. This one is the geographical, he used as the devices also. Then alphabetical devices also he used. For example, in the Ponni rice, J is the agriculture, 389 is the rice, then we can use the Ponni. For example, IR8, then we use it as the number also. Then Samba, like that. Then superimposition devices, SID, attaching one number to another number within the same facet. It should be the personality facet or the matter facet or the energy facet. We can use as the hyphen as the symbol. For example, in the Y, psychology, then Y, city man, Y, basic class, 35-16. Then mnemonic devices. It is in memory, same isolate has been enumerated again and again under the different subject. For example, 4 is the disease. For example, in the human disease, L is the medicine, 4. Then if it is the plant science, I, then 4. Same class, colon. In this one is the energy facet. So we are taking as the colon. Then animal science. K animal science, colon is the energy facet, 4 it is. So 4 is the same number, came again and again. So the mnemonic devices. Then in addition to that, subject device also he giving is a free hand. For example, teaching engineering, teaching is the T is the basic class, colon is the energy facet, 3 is the teaching is the acting. So then what we are teaching? Engineering. So engineering is the D is the engineering subject devices. For example, another example, iron industry, X E83 is the E183 is the iron taken. Then in religion arrangements is doing in the origins of the time. For example, Q1 is the first, second is the Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7. How we arranged in the regarding the origins of time. Q1 is the Vedic Hinduism, post-Vedic period. Then only Jainism came. So Father only gave Q3. Then the Jainism rules and regulations are very strict. So we want another one. So Q4 Buddhism, Q5 Judaism, Q6 Christianity, Q7 Islamism. So the religions be arranged on the year of origins. Then sometimes he evolutionary sequence also he used. Sequence. In medicine, L is the medicine, L9B is the embryo, L9C is the child. After the embryo, child will learn. Then L9D adolescent, then L9E old age people. How beautiful. Then sometimes he arranged the colon classification in bottom to upward, bottom to upwards. I11 is the cell number, then I12 tissue, I13 root, I14 stem, I15 leaf, I16 flower, I17 fruit. How beautiful. Clockwise. Sometimes he arranged in the colon classification clockwise direction also. For Asia, 4 Asia is the continent, then 4 China, 4 Japan, 4 South Asia, 4 India, 4 Iran, 4 Arabian Peninsula, 4 Asian Peninsula, then 4 Siberia. Then he gave 4 for other Asian countries. Sometimes he arranged to center to periphery. For example, in medicine, L82 is the bone, L83 is the muscle, L86 is the connective tissue, L87 is the skin, L88 is the hair. Sometimes away from positions. In B mathematics B941 Mercury, BN942 Venus, sorry, B942 is the Venus, B943 is the Mars. Sometimes he used increasing quantity also. So B61 is the line, B62 is the plane, B63 is the 3-dimension, B64 is the 4-dimension, B64 is the, sorry, B65 is the 5-dimension, B65 is the 5-dimension, B65 is 66 is the n-dimension. Sometimes he introduced the decreasing quantity also. For example, in library science, 211 is the world, 213 is the national library, 214 denotes the regional library, 215 is the state library. 216 the divisional library. So here he used the decreasing quantity. Some places he used increasing quality, increasing complex. For example, in the B linguistics, B1 is the isolated sound, B2 is the syllable, B3 is the word, B4 is the phrases, B5 classes, B6 is the place of composition. How intellectual Dr.S.R. Ranganthan is the great person. Here, he used the fundamental categories PMEST. Yes. Personality, matter, energy, space, time. Then personality, central theme of the subjects. Then sometimes if two personality comes, we used comma as the connecting symbol. Connecting symbol. Matter. Yes, as material, elements of finished works. At the time we used semicolon. For example, energy. Energy is action. In English grammar we can say it is the verb. So what it is, the actions is comes under the energy facet. Writing, cataloging, classification, jumping, dancing. So whatever the actions we denote, it comes under the energy facets. What are the materials we use to do the work? For example, I am writing with the pen. Here writing is the energy facet, pen is the matter. Yes, that pen is the materials that used to jump, that used to write, that is the matter facet. Then, so here is the energy facet. Space, there is no doubt about it in the face. Then space, land areas like countries, continent, taluks, villages, geographical zones. So each and every geographical zones comes under the energy space facet. Here we use it as the dot as the connecting symbol. For finally, time, decades, month, year, day, dry, wet, snow. So all the times coming under the time facet. So it should be used with the upper inverted comma. So we use the upper inverted comma as connecting symbol. So he gives spaces to future frames of the subjects also. He used interface, interfacet, interarray. Sometimes the subject may be generally arranged, sometimes bias, comparison, difference, influence. Here I am giving, so this should be connecting symbol. So if we use the generally relations between physics and chemistry means we use the connecting symbol. So these are the two basic subjects. At the time we used A as the connecting symbol. Within the basic classes we used 0 as the connecting symbol. Here we can say we can get some examples also. Here 0 as the connecting symbol for the phase relation. Intersubject, for example, economics influences of political sciences. Economics is the main class, political science is the main class, main subjects. So influences is the phase relations. So we used G as the connecting symbol. Then within that G, so before G we used 0 as the connecting symbol. Cataloging. So within that facet, cataloging of district and industrial libraries. Here these two district and industrial libraries coming under the same facet. So it is the personality facet, cataloging is the energy facet. Here 2 is the basic class, 2 1 is the district, 4 2 is the industrial libraries. So industrial. So here we used the colon as the connecting symbol, 5 is the cataloging number. So here, so J is the facet, intrafacet of cataloging of a district library. So 0 is connecting symbol. Then influence of Pasapada and Veerasaiva. So here it is two came under the same subjects of religion. Religion is the personality phase. Two arrays, same array it's coming. So here Pasabada 2Q is the religion, 231. 231 is the Pasabada number. So 231 is the common number for Vaishnavism also. Veerasaivism also. So we delete the 231, we cut it, we can put the 4. So for example, Q2310V 241. 234. Sorry. For example, once again I will tell. So Q2310 small b 234. 23 is the common for here and there. So we can delete it as the 23. So finally the result is the Q2310 small b 4.
In the favored pockets, we can use hyphen as the symbol. How can we use it? In the Tamil literature, for example, our library may be stronger in Tamil literature. We can use O31, 1. O is the literature, 31 is the language of Tamil, and 1 for the poetry in the form meaning. So we can use, instead of O31, 1, we can use O, then hyphen, 1. Addition to that, Tamil drama, instead of O for the literature, 31, 2 is the drama number. So instead of O31, we can use O hyphen, 2. So common isolates. Common isolate in the DDC, we will use the standard subdivision named as the standard subdivision. Here we can use it as the common isolates. Common isolates applicable to many classes or any class, all the classes we can implement it. So for example, for the P111, then small v. Small v represent the history for the common isolates. Then this one is the linguistics number. 111 P11 is the English linguistics number. Here he divided into two parts: anti-raising common isolates and post-raising common isolates. Anti-raising common isolates applicable directly without a connecting symbol. Then applicable only after space facet and time facet only. Posterizing common isolates needs a connecting symbol for the attachment to the host the classes. For example, if it comes under the energy facet means we will use it the energy facet connecting symbol. Personality facet means personality facet connecting symbol, comma. So it will use it. In addition to that, space isolate. One is the world. For example, empire having territories in two or more continent means, for example, British Empire ruled so much of the spaces, so much of the continents. So we can give the number 1-56. 56 it denotes that of British number. Then English speaking countries. One is the world. Then P111 is the English language number, English speaking peoples. So for examples, so we want to see 44 is the India number, P152 is the Hindi number. So this denotes that of Hindi speaking states of India. Here denotes that India denotes that. Added to that, 2 is the mother country. And 3 we can refer to the 3 as the favored country. So for example, if I am India is my mother country, instead of 44, I can put 2 as my mother country. So for example, favored is, so America, if America is favored to us, means we can, instead of American country name, we can give 3, or Japan, whatever the countries we think that favored to India, we can give the 3 as the number. So thank you very much for giving me a great opportunity to say something about the colon classifications. So it is a wonderful thing. If we read more and more, we can get more and more knowledge and we can enjoy it also. Dr. S.R. Ranganathan Ayya is having a very great dedicated team only. So for each and every subjects, each and every class, it shows his depth of the knowledge, depth of the subjects, and he shows his how love his society so much. So it is I am acting as one of the small squirrel to explain regarding the colon classification. This 1 hour or 20 minutes is not enough for us. Anybody you can't explain on. So I am giving the just to the highlight only. So you can enjoy the colon classifications of so much if you read the chapter by chapter, facet by facet, array and array. So thank you very much for giving me a great opportunity for me. Thank you very much.